Wow, very tough.
That's why it told me to ask you, guy.
You want to know why I say very tough? Because recently I was in a situation where I was somewhere with someone and I saw someone and I hailed them up. Hailed up that person. That person came over to us and then started to beef with the person that I was with. Because I guess they have some underlying issues. And I was like, bro, like what is going on here?
Right.
And it's like I felt like, how could I take a side?
Right.
Or how could I tell someone? Because there was an issue that the person felt like he had been kind of disrespected by this person. And now I'm listening to the argument happen, and then they're each trying to explain each other's side to why this is an issue right now, right here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how could I tell someone not to feel the way they feel
Right.
about the situation?
Right.
Also, if this person's saying that I never did this, whatever this person's complaining about, I never did that.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
No.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if you did or not.
Right.
Like all I could do is take your word for it.
Right.
And this person seems pretty passionate about what's happening. So how can I tell them not to feel this way? And all I can say is, not now, man. Like, not here. You know what I'm saying? And I say that saying like, really, at the end of the day, the person that said, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I should have. I should have just said,
That could have been enough?
Huh?
That should have been enough?
That should have been enough. I should have been like, yeah, all right.
But
This war. You know what I'm saying? Like I should join US and go war. But I'm like, I feel like, like this shouldn't be happening. How can I support it? How can I support the war when I don't believe it should be happening? So, how do you stay neutral when this person is your supporter, maybe sometimes a backbone?
He's dodging the question. He's not answering the question.
Give me the question again.
Does Canada benefit from staying neutral or standing shoulder to shoulder?
We here now. We here. Yeah. It's in the break room, y'all. Holla, holla, holla. Woo!
What is going down, y'all? What is going down? Welcome to Pizza in the Break Room, episode 137. You got my man, the T-Dot Hotshot, and I'm Couture J. And we are here on our regularly scheduled Tuesday. Now, a whole lot has happened over the past couple days. The weekend's been crazy. Last week's been crazy. I mean, we're at war.
We are at war.
Well, I mean, we're not at war.
We're not. There's a war? Another war?
There is
it
more war.
More war.
Because there's apparently
War.
somebody told me that Russia and Ukraine has been at it for about 4 years now.
Something like that, right?
Golly. I thought it was like a year and a half.
No.
4 years, brother.
From time G? No.
Yo. War. Beer war.
It's a lot of war out there. So recently, the United States has coordinated some strikes on Iran. Is that it? That's what we speak of right now? Mm-hmm. It's the most recent one. And then there's the Mexican cartels.
More war.
Stuff everywhere.
That's wild.
Let me see what I can find out about this.
I remember when somebody was telling me that, you ready for war? I go, what are you talking about? He goes, America's gonna strike Iran. And I'm like, really? I think by the time I finished saying really,
Bada bing?
bada bing. They were at it.
Interesting. It says right now tensions between the United States, Israel, and Iran have escalated into open conflict with missile strikes, drone attacks, and retaliatory bombing across the Middle East. Some of the latest strikes have targeted Iranian military infrastructure and leadership, while Iran has responded with attacks on U.S. bases and allies across the region. The situation has ripple effects worldwide. Oil prices, global trade, and even airline travel are being disrupted because Iran has threatened shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, where about 20% of global oil passes. So they said they're going to blow up ships there. But depending on who you ask, the conflict means very different things, I guess.
Okay.
So perspective one.
Let's go.
Based on ChatGPT. I got to quote people. I got to quote my source, they say.
Of course.
On the internet.
Of course.
That's what they say in the comments.
Cite your sources.
All right. It's ChatGPT.
Cite your sources.
Perspective one is the U.S. and the Western view. The core idea here is that they are going to stop Iran before it becomes too powerful. That's what the view from the West is.
Okay.
The key arguments here are Iran's nuclear program is seen as a major threat to Israel and the U.S. allies. It's funny how they're U.S. and Israel. It's like they're a tag team. Anyways, it says here that Iran backs militant groups across the region, Hezbollah, Hamas, and others, which the U.S. considers destabilizing. The logic, if Iran gets nuclear weapons or regional dominance, the Middle East could become far more dangerous. So that's one perspective.
Okay.
The Western argument is basically preemptive defense. Hit the threat before it becomes unstoppable. Perspective number two is Iran's view. Core idea here is we are resisting Western and Israel dominance.
Okay.
All right, key arguments there is that Iran sees the U.S. as interfering in the Middle East for decades. Many Iranians still reference the 1953 CIA-backed coup that overthrew Iran's elected government. Iran frames its actions as defending sovereignty and supporting Palestinians and regional allies. From Iran's perspective, they're not the aggressor, they're resisting an empire. Perspective three is Israel's view.
Okay.
It says here the core idea is this is existential. Israel argues that Iranian leaders have openly called for Israel's destruction. Iran funds and arms Israel's enemies. A nuclear-armed Iran could fundamentally threaten Israel's survival. So it says Israel treats this less like geopolitics and more like survival. How many views are there? All right.
There's more views?
5 views we got here.
Is there a Canadian view?
There will be.
Okay.
The global south, or the neutral view, is that many countries see this as a proxy war between major powers, another example of Middle East instability driven by outside intervention, a conflict where civilians ultimately pay the price.
Every time.
For a lot of countries watching this, it's just another superpower chess match happening in someone's backyard. Interesting. And then perspective 5 is the economic lens. Why the world cares even if they're not involved. If the conflict spreads, oil prices rise, global shipping slows, and inflation could increase worldwide. The Strait of Hormuz is the key choke point. If it shuts down, energy markets get shaken fast. A war thousands of miles away can show up in your gas price tomorrow. The big underlying themes is this conflict isn't just about missiles, it's about nuclear power, regional dominance, religion and ideology, historical grievances, and global power politics. Or in simpler terms, this isn't one war, it's 50 years of tension boiling over.
I hate to see it. I honestly do hate to see it. I mean, some people might feel good that it's happening because they feel like it might be relieving some sort of stress or some sort of threat that they feel is imminent. And like we said, the other perspective is, some people say like we need to strike because we need. If we don't strike, then that's our existence on the balance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, the other thought, from the other perspective, is that you've been bullying us for too long.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, I don't know what kind of opinion that I could possibly have, because I'm not in any of their shoes. But I do know I sit here and hate to see civilians suffer.
Always.
Suffer for what they call the geopolitical chess match.
That's exactly what they called it right there. So there's that.
And then $1.37 at the pump, God.
Well, this is how it says here, why should a Canadian in Toronto or anywhere care about a conflict 10,000 kilometers away?
Okay.
It says here, number one is gas prices. The Middle East sits on a huge portion of the world's oil supply. The Strait of Hormuz carries about 20% of the world's oil. Oil prices could spike globally. Canada still would feel it even though we produce oil. And gas prices would rise across Ontario. Canada could be pulled into it, is number two here, it says. Canada is part of NATO and closely aligned with the United States Department of Defense. In previous Middle East conflicts, Canada has provided naval ships, air support, and deployed special forces. So even if Canada doesn't lead the fight, it often participates alongside its allies. Says here that Canada doesn't usually start wars, but historically we show up when our allies call. Point number three is inflation and the cost of living. So oil affects far more than driving. When oil rises, food prices rise, flights get more expensive, shipping costs increase, manufacturing costs rise. That means that conflicts in the Middle East can ripple into Canadian grocery bills.
Oh my gosh, even more bread?
More, guy. More, guy. $7 lettuce, guy.
Bro.
Bum, 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 bum. Number four here.
Peace in the Middle East. Please.
Indeed. Canada has a large Iranian community.
Oh, for sure. You ever drive down Lawrence? Bro.
Canada has one of the largest Iranian diaspora.
Really?
Populations in the world, especially in Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal. Many Canadians have family in Iran. So tensions are deeply personal for thousands of people here.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of Canadians, this isn't geopolitical. It's family.
And that's a thing that I'm kind of, sensitive about, or I'd be cautious about in regards to the conversation. Because I know there's a couple of my clients, a good portion of my clients are from Tehran, and whether I think this is right or wrong, it doesn't even matter because they have family, bro.
Yeah.
They have family like.
That are in duck and cover and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, a colleague of mine, his father is from the Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
And I was getting, he was telling me some stories.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Number 5, I think this is the last bullet we have here, is that global stability and security are impacted. Conflicts like this can trigger cyber attacks, terrorism risks, refugee crises, and international tensions. Canada often gets involved in peacekeeping, humanitarian aid, and diplomacy. So there's that. Canada isn't just watching the conflict. We've already paid a tragic price in the past as well, because Canada has also lost 55 citizens in that 2020 downing of the Ukraine Flight 752 in Iran. There's a bunch of Canadians on that plane too.
Oh, really?
Got shot down a couple years ago. So it's all tied up. It says here, actually, you ready for this one? It says you could ask Jay. That's what it says right here.
Oh, I'm integrated.
Yeah. Right? It says you can ask Jay.
Fantastic.
Let's go. When the world heats up, does Canada benefit more from staying neutral or standing shoulder to shoulder with the U.S.?
So, very tough. Wow, very tough.
That's why I told me to ask you, guy.
You want to know why I say very tough? Because recently I was in a situation where I was somewhere with someone and I saw someone and I hailed them up. Hailed up that person. That person came over to us and then started to beef with the person that I was with. Because I guess they have some underlying issues. And I was like, bro, like what is going on here?
Right.
And it's like I felt like, how could I take a side?
Right.
Or how could I tell someone? Because there was an issue that the person felt like he had been kind of disrespected by this person. And now I'm listening to the argument happen, and then they're each trying to explain each other's side to why this is an issue right now, right here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how could I tell someone not to feel the way they feel
Right.
about the situation?
Right.
Also, if this person's saying that I never did this, whatever this person's complaining about, I never did that.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
No.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if you did or not.
Right.
Like all I could do is take your word for it.
Right.
And this person seems pretty passionate about what's happening. So how can I tell them not to feel this way? And all I can say is, not now, man. Like, not here. You know what I'm saying? And I say that saying like, really, at the end of the day, the person that said, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I should have. I should have just said,
That could have been enough?
Huh?
That should have been enough?
That should have been enough. I should have been like, yeah, all right.
But
This war. You know what I'm saying? Like I should join US and go war. But I'm like, I feel like, like this shouldn't be happening. How can I support it? How can I support the war when I don't believe it should be happening? So, how do you stay neutral when this person is your supporter, maybe sometimes a backbone?
He's dodging the question. He's not answering the question.
Give me the question again.
Does Canada benefit from
From
staying neutral or standing shoulder to shoulder? Which one?
Canada benefits from standing shoulder to shoulder. Canada benefits from standing shoulder to shoulder.
I agree.
Yeah, if that's
All the other stuff you said stands.
yes. But if the question is, does Canada benefit
Yes.
from staying neutral or standing shoulder to shoulder? Canada benefits from standing shoulder to shoulder, but all depending now on what Canada's intention for them as a country moving forward, or what their intention is now. Like, because I see that remember Carney had a conversation the other day in front of the World Economic Forum where he's like, no longer do we go along to get along.
NWO, New World Order.
So maybe there's the perspective that maybe Canada doesn't benefit by standing shoulder to shoulder. They stay neutral because maybe now the relations in the broader spectrum of the world,
Yeah.
that might be the benefit.
Yeah.
Woo, it's above my pay grade. What do you think?
I think ultimately today they benefit. I think it's too early I would love for the world to just be a better place. Right? It would be nice if the world was just a better place, but right now they would benefit from being a part of it. I'm not sure that it's right. Can't say that it's right. But I would say that Canada as a nation benefits based on the way that the question has been proposed to you, sir. Put this on me. Oh, wild. Wild war. Well, you know what you can't do? You want to know something that you cannot do?
What's that?
You cannot, you cannot spell war paint without war. We're gonna get one of these in, then we're gonna go back to war. But I think it's a good time to get. We're gonna pause. It's not a compliment sandwich. Usually you're supposed to do the compliment sandwich. This is the war sandwich. This is the negative sandwich. This is the flip side. So there was the negative war stuff.
Okay.
We're gonna throw in some good stuff.
Okay.
And then we're gonna talk about the bad stuff again.
All right.
Flip it up a little bit.
All right.
All right? Because I like this one. I want to make sure I get this one in. All right. This week, it's war paint entry.
Need some theme music for the
Dun, 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 dun.
for the war paint.
Yeah?
The war paint entries.
Anything come to mind?
Yeah, man.
Like what comes to mind?
War and all type of things they white preaching. Couple shot reach him.
All right.
This week on the war paint journal.
All right. Here we go. Quiet maturity announces itself through choices that protect energy rather than seek validation. A settled nervous system prefers direction over drama, understanding that restraint is a form of power. Psychology shows self-regulation grows when identity stops depending on reaction and starts relying on rhythm. Sociologically, people who master this move gain leverage because predictability builds trust. Quiet living redirects effort towards systems, habits, and relationships that compound over time. Attention becomes a tool instead of a hunger, placed where outcomes matter. Boundaries strengthen when behavior replaces explanation. Rest turns strategic once worth is uncoupled from urgency. Quiet discernment favors longevity, creating a life that feels grounded, spacious, and internally authored.
Quiet discernment favors longevity.
Creating a life that feels grounded, spacious, and internally authored. I like the internally authored part. I like the shorts on these ones. I think maybe better than the write-up. So some of the best of the shorts here. The quiet flex is knowing when to disengage without announcing it. You don't need to prove growth by narrating it. So I like that one. The quiet flex is being consistent without needing applause. You let results speak because attention is optional now. See, I like that one. Ooh. All right, ready? I think you'll like that. You might like this one.
All right, go. Let's hear it.
The quiet flex is not explaining your standards to people who keep testing them. Clarity removes the need for negotiation. The quiet flex is having fewer opinions about things that don't affect you. You've learned where your energy actually belongs.
Read that last one again.
Ooh, sugar. Fewer opinions, right? The quiet flex is having fewer opinions about things that don't affect you. You've learned where your energy actually belongs. And it's deep, too. I saw a good one. Oh, the quiet flex is consistency in private. Public discipline is easy by comparison.
That's a big one.
That's a good one?
That's a big one.
The quiet flex is consistency in private. Public discipline is easy by comparison.
It is. It is. Because, I mean, for instance, you have so you have a goal that you're trying to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
When you have an accountability partner, it's easier to stay focused and stay committed to the goal because you have someone that you're committed to other than yourself. We are often not afraid of disappointing ourselves. We are not afraid of betraying ourselves. We're not afraid of not doing the things that we said that we would do, but we are more afraid of disappointing people.
Yes.
And being disciplined in public is quite easy. You know what I mean? Like you walk across the street, it's a red light. I mean, you had a big traffic light, and a lot of people are there. Yeah, you'll obey. But at dark night and nobody's on the road, you will disobey the laws of the road. Right? You bring don't let me be silly.
Oh.
I was about to get silly.
Uh-oh. How
But
so?
yeah, well, I was going to talk about these guys and their islands, you know, what they do in private. But I'll leave them in their islands alone. But
Islands in the stream.
yeah, when you're in public, you are more you would often act the way that you're supposed to act, with decorum, and maybe do things that you said that you would do because people are watching. But by yourself,
It's a different thing.
it's a different thing. That's when discipline. That's where champions are made, bro.
Ooh. It's deep, yo.
That's where champions are made. Alone by yourself.
I hear that.
That's where champions are made, when you're by yourself and you're being just as disciplined. You do that extra set. You leave that cookie alone.
Ooh.
You leave that drink
Or that cookie.
or that cookie. Hashtag Magic Johnson.
Oh, wicked. Well, no, it's true. Good. See, I found one that resonates with you. That's good. That's good. I got this, my last one. We're out of here on this one. The quiet flex is not revisiting decisions you made with clarity. Second guessing fades when alignment is real. So one more time, I'll look into camera number 1. Let me see if I can. The quiet flex is not revisiting decisions you made with clarity. Second guessing fades when alignment is real.
Bomb, bomb, bomb.
I like that.
Big time.
I like that.
That is big time.
Right?
You don't need to question yourself. You know what your purpose is, and you know what it is that you're doing. You know what you set out about to do, and you made the plan about it. So there is no reason to look back, because you know that this is what we said we are going to do. So this is what we will be doing. No need to second guess it, because it's part of our structure. It's part of our plan. Bam. Tough. Tough. Tough.
I like that one too. All right. Now, we're going to go back to Mexico. Back to war. All right? Okay. So the Mexico conflict explained by ChatGPT.
All right.
All right? Quoting the source again for the Gen Zers. Freaking Gen Zers. All right, the Mexico conflict people are talking about right now isn't a single traditional war. It mainly refers to Mexico's ongoing war against drug cartels, which has escalated into a complex conflict involving the government, powerful criminal organizations, and international pressure, especially from the United States. Here's a clear breakdown. Number 1, the core conflict is Mexico versus the drug cartels. Since 2006, Mexico has been fighting powerful criminal groups known as drug cartels. The conflict began when President Felipe Calderón deployed the military to fight cartels. Major cartel groups include those guys. Screenshot that real quick. Them cartels. These groups fight each other and the Mexican government for control of drug trafficking routes to the United States, territory inside Mexico, and smuggling operations, which include humans, weapons, and money. The conflict has caused over 350,000 deaths since 2006, making it one of the deadliest non-declared wars in the world. Why cartels became so powerful? Several factors. Huge U.S. drug demand. The United States is the world's largest market for drugs like fentanyl, cocaine, and methamphetamine. Cartels earn tens of billions of dollars annually supplying that market. From a geography perspective, Mexico sits between South American cocaine producers and U.S. consumers. So they're in the perfect spot for this. Right in the middle. Makes it the main transit corridor for drugs moving north. Weak institutions and corruption. Cartels often infiltrate local police, politicians, and courts. This allows them to operate like parallel governments in some regions. The fentanyl crisis is a huge part of the modern conflict revolves around fentanyl, a synthetic opioid. Cartels import the precursor chemicals from China, manufacture fentanyl in Mexico, and then smuggle it into the United States. This drug is responsible for tens of thousands of overdose deaths annually in the U.S.
Did it just say tens of thousands?
This drug is responsible for tens of thousands of overdose deaths annually in the U.S.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That sounds more than COVID.
They give out free. You go to the drugstore, you can ask for a free pack, guy.
Free pack of what?
I forget what this thing is called. Like if you OD on fentanyl, a thing to do.
Oh, I thought it was free pack of drugs.
Well,
It is?
Well, I mean, it's the other side of the drug. It's the good stuff. Anywho,
It's the good stuff.
tensions with the United States. Some American politicians have proposed extreme responses, such as labeling cartels as terrorist organizations, U.S. military action inside Mexico, and then drone strikes on the cartel. Mexico strongly opposes this because it would violate sovereignty. Current cooperation mostly involves intelligence sharing, DEA operations, and border security coordination. Why this matters to Canada, even though Canada is far away geographically, it still connects to the conflict. The drug supply obviously gets to Canada as well. Some Canadian gangs have ties to Mexican cartels, and migration pressure, political instability at the U.S. and Mexico border affect broader North American migration policies. So,
where in Mexico is this happening? Do we know?
Hang on. Details and locations. So what's going to tell me right now is that here, the major 2026 event is in February 2026. Mexican Special Forces killed Nemesio Osquero Cervantes, the leader of the JNGC, the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. The operation happened in Tapalpa, Jalisco, during a military raid. There was a 5-hour gunfight.
5 hours of gunfight.
5-hour gun battle broke out between the cartel gunmen and soldiers. 250 roadblocks nationwide using hijacked trucks and buses. So that's what they were doing. Attacks on stores, gas stations, and highways. Violence spreading to 20 states and leaving dozens dead. Where the conflict is happening right now, northwest Mexico. The cities of, what does this say? Culiacan and Mazatlan.
Culiacan?
Culiacan?
Okay.
One of the most most unstable cartel regions. Western Mexico, Guadalajara, Puerto Vallarta, and Tapalpa are also impacted. This is the home territory of that Jalisco New Generation cartel. Roadblocks there. And then Central Mexico as well. Everywhere. All of Mexico. More war.
Beer war. War. And all type of thing the boy preaching. Copper shot reaching. On them there. Man.
Did you know? I'm going to change topic. This is getting too dark. Mm-hmm. It's too dark. Let me find this. Did you know? We might have talked about this. Did you know there was a MonsterVerse?
Mm-mm.
What if I say MonsterVerse to you? What do you think if I say MonsterVerse to you?
Sounds like the upside down in Stranger Things. That area where Vecna gained all his powers and came to be. When you say MonsterVerse, that's exactly what I think of.
Well, there's a show on Apple TV. It's called Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. And this is, I watched it and realized that Monarch is the company or within the Godzilla and the King Kong movies. So like the military and the stuff, like G.I. Joe, they got the stamp on the thing. So there's a company called Monarch.
Okay.
That runs like all the stuff and is behind all the research related to Godzilla and Kong in the MonsterVerse.
Oh, yeah?
So there's a show called Monarch right now on Apple TV. It's in season 2, actually, but whatever. Mm-hmm. So I watched season 1, realized there was a MonsterVerse, and then I figured out that I didn't even know there was a MonsterVerse.
I didn't know.
So the MonsterVerse includes all these, the Godzillas and King Kongs of the world. It has a couple of the movies. So Kong Skull Island in 2017, that was number 1. And then Godzilla in 2014, because this is going in order. If you go in cinematic order. Mm-hmm. Or not cinematic order, timeline order. So timeline order, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla versus Kong, and then Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire, came out in 2024. And then the movie series ties into it as well. Mm. So you can watch those movies and Monarch, the show, and the MonsterVerse. I didn't know there was a MonsterVerse.
So I didn't know Kong and Godzilla productions were related.
They're in the MonsterVerse, guy.
Wow.
And they both have Monarch in it if you go back and watch the old stuff, apparently. But all these movies are relatively new. They're from within the last 10 years or so, 10, 15 years.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. And then the show's there, too, so it ties it all together if anybody's interested in the MonsterVerse.
You didn't say Godzilla -1 in there, did you?
It's part of it, though.
Godzilla -1?
I think so, yeah. There's some that...
Really?
Because I watched it because of all of this, too.
Godzilla -1?
There's something about that, too.
Oh, wow.
It's all together.
Wow.
Yeah. I believe. Don't quote me on that one.
That was a really good movie, though.
So, if you're interested, you can go check that out. Mm-hmm. Now you know.
So you watched some of those movies over the past couple of days?
No, a little while ago I watched it.
Okay.
A couple years ago. Probably a COVID thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought they were all standalones, to tell you the honest truth. That's crazy.
Very interesting. Mm-hmm. And the show on Apple TV is actually pretty good. Monarch. So
have you seen some of it?
Yeah.
And what is it? What are they doing? Like, what is it?
They're some of the pioneers of all the research and stuff, like the owner of Monarch, and then there's a special land, so they go to the land and the time's different. So one guy's here, and then they come back, and the guy comes back,
he's
and
older?
All that kind of stuff. Like now he's working. We're working with the grandmother is working with the grandkids. There's older than the grandmother type.
Oh, really, like that?
But not like I make it sound a little crazy, but not crazy like that. But as such. Because there's it makes
me Interstellar.
Makes all sense.
But that land is in a different universe.
It's there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fire up the generator, yo.
Okay.
Go through the thing. Go through the thing.
Okay. Okay.
It's there.
Some quantum travel.
Yeah. Like Ant-Man.
Like Ant-Man.
Quantum leap, yo. Do you know, I wrote down a list of a couple of things the other day. I don't know why I wrote it down. Well, actually, I do know why I wrote it down. But I was, like, from a sporting perspective, I was watching something the other day, and I've been at a couple good sporting events.
Yeah. You brag about it. Yes, you do.
I'm not bragging about it. Just
You brag about it. It's okay.
No, I'm realizing that I'm blessed to be at some of these big moments in sports history.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to tell you those places. I'm not going to tell you anything.
Tell me, man. Tell me.
No, I don't. You don't.
What is the use of being able to attend these fantastic events without being able to share them with less fortunate people? That's what it's all about.
You took the fun out. You just took the fun right out of it.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I went to the World Series with the Blue Jays there.
Yes, you did.
All right. I was at the Kawhi shot.
Yes, you were.
Like bounce, right? I was there.
Yes, you were.
Right. I was at All-Star Saturday night.
Best dunk off in the world ever.
Right.
Yes.
I was at the Roy Halladay jersey retirement.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that might have been an opening day. I was at the Thurman Thomas Wall of Fame retirement.
Berman Thurman? What's his name? Vernon Thurman?
You're burning Thurman.
No, I'm not burning. You're burning Thurman.
When the Toronto Raptors were playing the Philadelphia 76ers, when it was Vince versus Iverson, I was at every one of those home games.
No.
Like the Fitty. I was at the home games.
You make good money, eh?
No, man. I know a guy that knows a guy.
Wow.
You know the guy. Right? I was at the U.S. Open, and I saw Djokovic lose. So better than, if he won, it's
That's
normal.
whatever.
Right, and he
But
lost.
At
The U.S. at Flushing Meadows.
Wow.
Right. Oh, this is a good one. The last game at Exhibition Stadium, the last Toronto Blue Jays game at Exhibition Stadium. Yeah.
How old are you, like 4?
I don't know. My dad took me.
Wow.
That was a big thing. They did the wave like 9 times that game.
How's that license plate? What's that license plate say?
Lover 1, yo.
Lover 1.
Ba, 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 ba.
But
I'm sure there's more. I'm trying to make a list because I'm trying to tell myself the ways that I'm blessed.
No, yeah, that's a big time list.
That's a good list.
Yeah, man, you can sign off now if you want.
Nah, man. Find some wood there, man.
War.
Bumbleclock. You know these fancy videos that you made. Fancy video that you made is making the YouTube channel pump up a little bit.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the people pressing the buttons on the YouTube.
Big shouts out to all y'all.
Pushing the algorithm a little bit.
Yes.
On the YouTube, on the gram, wherever it is, every click counts.
To all y'all commenting, to all y'all liking, to all y'all subscribing. Appreciate y'all. Big time. What do you got there?
Fucking Gen Zs, man.
The Gen Zs are awesome.
Most of them.
The Gen Zs are awesome. But there's a lot of comments in these videos.
There's some good ones, I guess, right? There's definitely some good ones. I gotta find them.
Well, I mean, I think they're all good.
You do?
I think they're all good.
All of them?
Yeah.
You gotta say that though, right?
Yeah.
To push the good side of the algorithm?
Yeah.
There's people on the algorithm that say fuck that though.
Yeah. But
Not as many? I think there's more.
no.
You think there's more?
No, there's less. There's less.
Less people that say what now?
There's less that are hating. There's less hating.
You think?
I think so. I think there's a lot of nostalgia comments.
There's so many comments. There's a lot of comments, man. Holy, there's a lot of comments right now.
There is a lot of comments. There are so many comments.
All right, here we go. Be on my level. Says.
What's the person's name?
Let me make sure. B_on_my level.
Yeah.
Right? Says, the way my kids were loading the dishwasher pissed me off so bad that I forced them to play Tetris exclusively until they could figure out how to load or stack things properly. They had to get to at least level 6. It made a huge difference. Which was
New skills unlocked.
fantastic.
Thank you, Tetris.
Fantastic. I think did we read this one? What was this Namdi? Namdi?
Okay.
We might have read this one. I think we might have posted this one. But imagine being a young Nigerian boy where we have power cuts for no reason. Your first time meeting the final boss on Riva Turf. And there is a power cut after 4 hours on Saturday. He could have been playing outside.
I come to learn that I think a rival turf.
Oh, is that what happened?
Rival turf.
Ah, yes.
Rival turf. Yes. A video game on it, maybe Super Nintendo 2, NES 2.
And to all the people,
Rival turf.
I got so many of these. Doom has a map.
Okay.
All right. So you don't.
I never played Doom.
You don't start with a map. Right?
Okay.
All right. You can toggle an auto map, but it doesn't start the game with a map. So if you're sucky and you need the map right away, then you got to go and turn it on in the settings to be able to get the map. And then when you have the map, you only see where you've been. So it's not like it just opens it all up. And also, he might be debatable, but I'm no boomer. All right? So all you people talking boomer, there's a video you guys can check out which explains the different generations on the YouTube. Check it out right here, maybe. Right here, maybe. Over here, maybe. You can look at that to break it down because I know boomer. I know boomers. But this means when I'm talking about games or video games, I'm talking about like Leisure Suit Larry on a Commodore 64.
Man said Commodore 64, bro. That's what you just said?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right? I'm talking about...
Nobody's talking about Commodore 64 in the comments.
I'm talking about Vectrex. You have a Vectrex guy? You know, some ColecoVision.
Did anybody mention ColecoVision in the comments? I don't think I've seen it.
I'm talking about my username. It's not about being an arrogant guy. It was when we first went online to play Call of Duty, and I've told you this before. I'm from Toronto, and I killed all the fools on Call of Duty. I think that was Call of Duty 2 was the first one online. So there was Call of Duty, and then I think the second one maybe was the one you went online, but it was the first time you go Call of Duty online. Tia Hotshot. That's what it was for. So to all these people talking about these games, and somebody was talking about, I played, this is Super Mario Brothers. No, it was Mario Brothers first on Atari.
Yes.
Right?
It was Mario Brothers first.
Was it Atari, the first one? I think it was Atari. Don't quote me on that one, but it was Mario Brothers. All these things prior to all these Super Nintendo.
And before Mario had a brother.
Yeah.
Before Mario even had a brother.
He was chasing the barrels?
He was chasing the barrels. He was by himself.
Or hopping the barrels?
Hopping the barrels, trying to defeat Donkey Kong.
Bro, kids these days talking about these games, yo. Gran Turismo, not Gran Turismo 2. Madden. Not Madden 95. Madden, when it was just Madden. It was the first one. They didn't know there was going to be a second one. Some pole position. Track and field. So, I'm just all this to say, easy now, Gen Z. All right?
Let's get some more comments.
Oh, right. Sorry. Sorry, these guys. You guys get me all riled up, these Gen Z people. That was
Gen Z.
All right. Chris Sean with a C. I explained this a few times. Up for hours, planning the strategy, which included minimal to no bathroom breaks to avoid the game or PlayStation freezing.
Yes,
To putting Vaseline on my fingertips in advance because they'd get too raw to continue. All right, buddy.
That's me playing track and field.
Oh, you have to use your nail, guy. No, you have to use your nail.
But first, I was going like this with my knuckle, and then I got a bubble.
That's what.
And then I got my nail, and then, my cousin was living with me at the time, and she took one of her bubbles.
Oh, from her hair.
From her hair.
That's cheating, guy. You have to no foreign objects, yo. No foreign objects.
I needed to get fast. The bubble was key.
Yeah, see, here it is. It was pure_Jones 1111.
Okay, what they say?
They said the patience that it took to play Super Mario Brothers on Atari. It wasn't Super Mario Brothers. It was just Mario Brothers on Atari.
Yeah. But sometimes, you know, when you're trying to go back with your memory.
I'm just saying. You know.
Yeah, Mario didn't get super till he got that mushroom.
We used to get NES magazine to get the walkthroughs.
Trying to stop the mushrooms from coming across the border.
What do we got here? Ken.Peterson77 says, we have recently introduced our 8-year-old to video games, and her only approved games right now are Super Mario 1 through 3, Tetris, and Mario Kart. You hit the duck hunt with the gun on this one, guys. Good one.
I love Mario Kart.
Mario Kart's a very good game.
Yeah.
Very good game.
I love Mario Kart.
Oh, fuck. See, here we go.
What do we got?
Christine O'Lawson 1 says, nope, so wrong. Yep, Gen X here. I played original Donkey Kong, Mario's Birth, original Pac-Man, sorry, no Pac Lady back then, Space Invaders, and that was the 80s. Trying to figure out which part was so wrong, though, but, you know.
No, some people are
Bravado?
Just adverse. Even when they're agreeing, they're adverse. Christine?
Oh, here we go.
You sound like an ally. Sound like an ally.
What is this? Groten says, I want to agree, but this is boomer as fuck. They have obviously never played Minecraft.
I watch Minecraft in action when I watch my kids play it.
Yeah, that's what I wrote too. I played Minecraft with my kids, but neat logic.
I don't know, so I don't see how Minecraft even.
No, you guys just gotta right?
Yeah, somebody said something about high scores. I saw that. Mm-hmm. We're saying that they don't even have high scores in games anymore.
I saw that somewhere. Oh, here we go. Oh, Baron_Von Mothman. That sounds like something that's written by someone who hasn't played a game in decades and hasn't played a modern game ever. LOL. Granted, that can be accurate of a lot of games, but I'm going to tell you the majority of video games that come out in the last 10 to 20 years are not that simple.
Okay.
Kids these days.
You might be right.
See, some people just come with some shit out of the blue. Jet Travis says, Vice City had a map. I don't fucking. Anybody say anything about Vice City? You hear anything about fucking Vice City? But you had to be a mastermind how to correctly read that bitch. He does love the 90s games. Oh, Jesus. Who's this? Shaywood09 says, the first time I had my kid play Sonic, he was having a mental breakdown. I mean, crying and screaming. I told him to just keep at it. He ended up doing every level and completing the whole game. Was so proud of himself. Cute.
Thank you for your comments. Keep sending them in.
Tenchi Bella's dad says, yikes. These modern day games sound like modern day parenting.
Speaking of modern day parenting, there was an anecdote that was shared with me today.
A what now?
Anecdote.
A what now?
Anecdote. Would you like me to pronounce the C? Anecdote.
I'm just asking, man.
I know, but
I'm trying to learn.
You asked me twice.
I didn't hear the first time.
And then you asked me again.
Because I don't know how to pronounce it properly. So I just wanted to hear how you pronounced it. Holy.
Anecdote.
Antidote.
Not antidote. Not antidote.
Anecdotal. Anyways, go on,
Anecdotal.
guy. Go on, guy.
Anyway, so this fella shared with me that about his child and said that one summer there was a blackout. All the power went off.
2003?
No, quite recently, like recent summers. And he said that, I think his son was like about 10 or 11, maybe 12, 10 or 11. And he said that he hadn't seen his son for a little while, and then he started looking around the house and saw the son in the closet. The son was crying. Like, what's the matter? What's going on? He's like, the power's out, and I can't play my video games, and I can't play anything, and I just can't do nothing. And I'm so bored. And then he said to me, like, it hit him. Because he's like, he remembers when he was that age. If the power went out in the summertime, in the afternoon, he would have never known.
Right. You never go home, guy.
You'd never know because you were never home.
You would never go home either because the lights wouldn't turn on.
You wouldn't. All that. He says he wouldn't have known that there was a blackout until he got home and realized dinner wasn't ready because there was a blackout.
You know, meatloaf?
Man. But even that to me said, wow, yeah, that's true. Like we were just outside. We were outside. You know, video games was like early morning thing and late night thing.
The video games were, it was after. Everybody would crash. Like after dinner or something like that. Maybe have some sort of sporting tournament on the video game or some shit. Some rounds of Mario Kart, some GoldenEye. But yeah, it was an after thing.
After
Saturday was a weekend thing in the summer. So it was interesting. A very, very different dynamic with these people. We can play video games on your phone now, so.
Well, I mean, you can do everything on your phone now. Soon marriage is going to be null and void.
Just like that?
I mean, you can do everything. You can gamble. You don't even have to go to the party. You could just open up your phone and see what's happening at the party. Soon they're going to be able to send some sort of like 4D
experience?
4D experience through your phone.
Uber Hoovers?
What's that?
Uber Hoovers?
Uber Hoovers. Yeah, pretty soon. But they're just going to put the goggles on us. Yeah, they're going to put the goggles on us.
Contact lenses, guy.
Oh, the contact lenses. That's right. But that's what they say that is. It's moving towards the glasses. Like that is where the very next thing is going to be. Is just the glasses.
Everybody has glasses on.
Everybody has glasses on. You're going to experience the world throughout the glasses. And if you don't have the glasses, you're going to feel like you're missing out
on the world. You're going to miss that turn. Miss the ads. You can watch a show while you're shopping, multitask. Watch the game.
Contact lenses, though, bro. That's mad.
Have the game up while you're perusing Scarborough Town Center. Or you're more of a Yorkdale guy, it looks like, still. So Seems like probably more vegans at Yorkdale. Per capita.
Per capita?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
I think I'm right, yo. Definitely. I think it's not even close, actually. It's probably an outlier place for the vegans. Per capita.
No vegans in Markham.
Huh?
No vegans in Markham. Markham's not a vegan type of place.
No?
I don't think so.
This is true. That's why you left?
I'm the only vegan in Markham.
Only part-time now.
Part-time.
Not even. Well, actually, this counts as part-time.
Yeah.
What do we miss?
Well, I don't know. Anything going on with the Raptors? Anything going on with... How'd the Raptors do?
I think the Raptors.
Let me guess. They lost by 13 points.
Hey Siri, what's the score in the Raptors game?
The Raptors were beaten by the Knicks today. The final score was 111-95.
How much is that? 13?
16. Close.
Close.
What do you think about your? How are you feeling about your Raptors right
I
now?
feel good about them. If they could just play a little bit more consistent throughout the game, not consistent on games per se, but just throughout the games, just play more consistent. I think they will then turn that extra corner that they need to turn to really be one of the competitive guys, because they'll put a whooping on a team, and then all of a sudden they ease off the brakes and
That's it.
let the team back in the game.
Yep. Goddamn Raptors. They'll be okay, I guess. They'll be okay. One playoff series. Is that the? What do you think? One playoff series win? Over under?
Well,
1.5. 1.5. Over under.
one playoff series win. So right now it looks like
1.5. Over under. 1.5.
What does 1.5 mean?
One. If you only think they're going to win one playoff series, that's an under. Or over would be 2 playoff series. Over
Two.
or under.
They'll win 2 playoff series.
2 playoff series.
Yes.
They're going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I say they can do 2. If they get past 1, they're going to do 2.
If they can get past one.
Because if they get past 1, that means they're playing the Knicks. If it was to happen today. And RJ Barrett, I heard, shared a story that all year the Atlanta Hawks, all year they were beating the Atlanta Hawks. They would just dominate the Atlanta Hawks when he was with the New York Knicks. And then when it came to the playoffs, and Atlanta Hawks beat them. So right now, we could just hope for. The Knicks have swept us this entire season. As of tonight, they've swept the season series. So if we take what he said, hopefully we can beat them in the playoffs. Doesn't sound like a thing that's possible, huh?
I mean, it's possible. Definitely possible to beat the Knicks.
Knicks are good, though.
So are the Raptors. I wouldn't be surprised if the Raptors beat the Knicks. So.
Well, I'm the type of guy that you beat me so many times, like now I start putting my money on the other guy.
I guess that makes sense.
Like I start putting my money on the loser now.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's how I'd approach it.
It's a good thing you're not a gambling man.
It's true.
Lord jeez. All right.
All right, man.
There's nothing else on the list.
We'll talk about movies and TV shows and everything that we watch next time.
Did you watching anything interesting?
I watch a bunch of stuff, but
You don't watch Survivor. Survivor season 50's on. You should watch Survivor season.
nah.
50.
The only Survivor I watch is the joint Survivor / Beast Games mashup. That happened during the Beast Games season 2 this year.
It's going to happen on Survivor 50. They're going to see the Beast people.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently. They were in the commercial.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Beast was in a commercial. I don't like it, but we'll see.
They did a little mashup and it was pretty cool. They had a challenge on Survivor Island.
Welcome to Survivor Island. Survivor 50. It's a good start.
All right, y'all. Well, war and all
that
type of things. The boy preaching. Couple shot reaching.
Chins up, everybody.
Yeah.
Think happy thoughts. Pray for the people down.
Yeah. That's
everywhere.
Yep. Let's hope the nonsense ends soon. There won't be no agreements. There'll never be no agreements, huh?
Truce?
Well, I mean, there will be a truce, but they might not agree.
A truce for like 5 rolls, guy.
Does that work?
I think so.
But y'all keep your head up. No war, just war pain journal. That's all. That's the only war you need. The war pain journal. All right. Peace in the Breakroom, episode 137. T. Hot Shot Couture J. One time.
Holler, holler, holler.